Well, with Mr. Smith sitting here, and you just recently had a Wakanda event, because we recognize you are again still running for District 4 Congressional seat as a non-partisan. I just wanted to make sure I had that partisan right. So we appreciate your time, your energy, and your candidacy. And, the Purple Heart, you got blown up once or twice for the service to the country. So what's going on with you, man?
As Americans, we know there's a lot of vitriol, a lot of partisanship out there, and it's becoming quite divisive. As a matter of fact, it's becoming not just divisive, but it's becoming dangerous.
Explosive, brother.
Many people as children, and some even do it now, when they say that oath, that pledge of allegiance, they talk about one nation under God and indivisible. That indivisible means that you cannot separate us, you cannot cleave us apart, and that's always been a strength. Well, whether it's in our community, whether it's a nation at large, partisanship today, political partisanship, is leading us to not see each other as our brother nor our sister. And it can even be in actual biological families, because one person sees themselves on one side of the aisle or the other. I decided to run as a nonpartisan because as a military person, I served this entire country. Everybody has needs. It shouldn't be one over the other. It should be all of us. There may be some that need a little more help, and that's okay, because some of us in the military needed a little more help. Every once in a while the Marines called on the Air Force.
Just to get us there.
But we got them there so that they could be the door kickers, right, so they can make it happen. And that was that teamwork, one team, one fight. And I think that it's time for us as Nevadans, it's time for us as Americans, heck, it's time for us as African Americans to see each other as that one tribe and look for that thing that we have in common. Because no matter how many differences that we have, there's something or some things that we have in common. Sure. Now, we can spend our time sitting and spinning on our differences and moving nothing anywhere. Or we can find that thing that we have in common, and then we can work on it together and put that check mark on the board as it's done. That's how we move Nevada forward. That's how we move the country forward. That's how we move ourselves forward as a people. When I look at anyone, whether it's a Republican, whether it's a Democrat, those things are labels that divide us. I look at them as these are citizens, and what is their need, and what can we do collectively to satisfy those needs.